Speaker, under the watch of Honorable Ato Forson, he is bringing bold, systematic, investment-driven, and transformational to the economy. It addresses the root causes of agriculture underperformance, build sustainable value chains.
Yes, Ghana for me say NDC for Afen Matthew Masi Ghana for Afen Matthew Masi the reason why here ya no mo kono omuni adajo mo de kwa court Ghana for Afen Matthew Masi o me say enne parliament speaker wasra tetana ho Ghana for wasra tetana ho ono ani nkofo no wasra tetana ho Ghana for Afen Matthew the reason why here uko krobi e wa Ashanti region ya tu din Brofoy3du Brofoy3du pa emu odu champion Ghana for me say and the DSU of Parliament no me kra agimensem Ghana for agimensem o me so be hu NDC ni hu fe NDC for ma ube hu fe the two nufu Ghana for obie na no kan Ghana for channel and the voiceofnsawamtv message was and then first time I hear me video so now I subscribe to my YouTube channel na mama who we no like no share no comment notification baby ba na don side emia so Ghana for we NPP Brofoy versus NDC Brofoy Ghana for enyasem keto parliament ho enyasem keto na Ghana for me say afi me hu the reason why tie three NDC for so omumra parliament omuso omunye de enko no because NPP for emomani nka e parliament ho Ghana for omumma omani enka e parliament ho Ghana for me say eto mo so na mu di brem ni ma e friend say speaker say as a speaker NPP for ansem and so say omu yes e ka so mu ko chire mu a NPP for ebusa omu a no maka omu de awie and NDC for no busa omu say hado I make NDC for no ubusa omu say hado what dey say pia what dey mo dey NPP for the moye no parliament what dey say speaker wa ana moye say what dey pia mechi wo kona ho say na NDC for no ye ana NPP for ndie ena oya apro no ma chire no mukọ eti say NDC for no ko ahun beko me say ya mo hadwen say etutura sam na NDC for begya omu nyae ne nne enya ne kina ansa NDC for begya etutura sam na ne ntokwa no this NPP for so gya Brofoy no de tata o mu anya sa omu nyae daga for your course of parliament enya asem ketwa but yewura no don press so yes can be chair foreign affairs minister Ghana for say akwano abaso say enye me nwanwan say mpanifo say wo kire kwase duawe a okoda na ye dey nesina no ana sebi ade ye de eso na ye dey ekum kwase ene okugyato nipa bone for say na akufo do amaso eye we ni Ghana for ene ni post keto ama wei ni post nketo ama we sebi senkomo anko enimidefo edo so NDC mu a anka wono nkanya bi obenya sa post no sa post keto ama ye de ama na wodi no wono no pese wo kire say yewura no dom prem na say minority for na say parliament me kana sa parliament me na metna say ntwen no ansa no naba na yewura no dom press masa enfa na ya wona kire oba betna say ansa na ye de yaba na munyai say delay tactics ni we no because of Brofoy3du no mo mpese mbeba anytime bia na mu delay Ghana for yewura no dom press can be atrum papa eti mu yenko he video no uwia ma me hu adwenkyere wate mu uwia ma me hu adwenkyere panti mu yenko ne ko he video no time say kutu NPP Brofoy versus NDC Brofoy.
For the high utility tariffs, the budget statement failed to announce specific strong measures to drastically and reduce the base tariffs that households pay for electricity and water. High utility costs remain a significant burden, major burden on families every month. The government's approach to utility costs does not provide for immediate and direct subsidies or tariff cuts for households. Electricity tariffs saw 3 increases this year, at least 14.75% in May, 2.45% on July 1st, and 1.14% on August 2025. Water tariffs also rose by 4.02% on May 3rd, 2025. But what the government plans to do, Mr. Speaker, again, is to buy 2 jets and 4 helicopters and 2 ships. Mr. Speaker, the government's priorities are clearly misplaced. Mr. Speaker, The budget also lacks a well-defined roadmap for execution of stalled projects. Despite the allocation of 100 million for completion of 10 Agenda 111 hospitals, the budget lacks detailed execution plans necessary to resolve the backlog of these stalled projects quickly and comprehensively. Specifically, there was no clear project-by-project schedule or phase completion date, right? Meaning that the communities cannot determine when the hospitals will be complete. Is it the first quarter of 2026, the second quarter, the third quarter? They can't determine. And this leads to fears in the community that the vague commitment is too limited and risks further delays, frustrating local community members who are anxiously waiting for these benefits, like my constituents in the township of Abobosu, where there's an Agenda 111 hospital that is, Mr. Speaker, 93% or more complete. They're anxiously waiting to use it. Instead of that, the government, instead of completing more than the 10 Agenda 111 hospitals, they're rather prioritizing the purchase of 2 jets, 4 helicopters with landing pads, Mr. Speaker. That's no ordinary vessel, okay? And then, Mr. Speaker, plus 2 ships. I ask, Mr. Speaker, is that the priority of the country? No. Traders are suffering. Yes. Farmers are suffering. Yes. Nurses are suffering. Yes. Teachers are suffering. Yes. Mr. Speaker, the budget also lacks a dedicated program to support.
You said 24-hour economy program. Where are the factories?
A few moments later.
Speaker, under the watch of Honorable Ato Forson, he is bringing bold, systematic, investment-driven, and transformational to the economy. It addresses the root causes of agriculture underperformance, builds sustainable value chains.
You said 24-hour economy program. Where are the factories? How many jobs? You ended up even by telling us that in 2026, we should not expect a program and a budget. Now you say you are going to give us 110 million for the 24-hour economy factory. You have no program to create industrial jobs. Mr. Speaker, in the budget, they say they are going to create 800,000 jobs. And I saw my brother John Dumelo dancing at the back there that Ato is forcing because he's announced 800,000 jobs. They forgot that the next paragraph says that 490,000 of those jobs are laborers. Paragraph 501, please listen. Mr. Speaker, 63 billion Ghana cedis worth of road contracts awarded so far under the big push, and it will generate 490,000 jobs. So your 800,000 jobs that you are announcing in your own budget, almost 500,000 of them are going to be manual labor on road projects. I was in Cape Coast University 2 days ago. The students who are about to graduate, those in the technical universities, you don't have plans for them. Mr. Speaker, I want to conclude by reminding our colleagues that if this budget really intends to create growth and jobs, they need to be investing in the job-creating initiatives. You can make all the noise that you want. If your revenue doesn't perform, you won't get the money to invest in it. If your revenue doesn't perform and you don't invest it in the things that will create jobs, the young people will come for you at the end of the day.
When we are able to solve this problem, the existing one, we have completed the bypasses, we'll be able to look for funding and do it. And I'll be happy because the project, the expressway, at least when it is done, it will go through Achimoda. I will drive on it. But now, the most economic route in this country is the Accra Kumasi Road. It connects almost about more than 11 regions. So if the previous administration have taken a bold step, yes, it is true that there have been some variation to the contract because the scope of work have increased. It is far more better to fund the fund to complete that project than to start a new one. When this project, even in the budget, government is telling us that it is going to take almost 4 years before you complete it. When the bypasses will not take more than 9 months to complete it, why are we doing this to ourselves as a people, as a country? So, Mr. Speaker, you see, the government may have nice policies, they want to do it, but it should not be reduced to just a mere rehash of manifesto promises. But there should be a commitment. Mr. Speaker, let me move to even the railway sector. In 2025, a zero allocation was made into the railway center. A sector that the previous government invested hugely, not less than $1.2 billion in various projects, ongoing projects. And zero allocation was made in 2025. The sad part is that even in 2026 that the government says is committed in investing in the railway sector, it's just budgeted just 73 million. What is, do you know a kilometer of a railway track? The cost of a kilometer of a railway line, Mr. Speaker, we are talking about $5.5 million. So the 73 million that is allocating, what is it going to do? It means government is not committed in developing the railway sector. But when you come in the budget, they say, oh, we want to develop the railway sector. You cannot develop the railway sector by just rehashing your manifesto promises in the budget. The real commitment will show in the allocations, the various allocations that you are giving to. Mr. Speaker, like I stated earlier on that I don't want to bother members too much with my comment. I am about
the point.
Yes, Garafo, Anton Namda, no Akoto Brebo, Garafo, Mumienka and Penifo Casa, and one pow, almost say, Adia den bed, a bepum quasia, Sans not Chequasia, India, Okodana day, Nesina, Garafo, Efo, Abaso, Garafo, Efo Abaso. And say that say F4 they say F4% what a parliament say parliament metras in China and so no F4 Ghana for matmida modern me enquire round another prayer.
The point is that when budget, I'm old enough in this house to know what how the cycle is. When budget is presented, the focus has always been the budget debate. Speaker, ordinarily we don't even combine questions with the debate. We sought to differ because of the fact that the questions have compounded over the days. Now, we had agreed that we'll do two sectors. We've done the lands ministry. We've also done the road ministry. Because I had cautioned our respected deputy leader that when these ministers are done, then we'll revert to item 8. We must start the debate. The public is watching. That is what they are key interested in. Now, no, would you listen? You are not listening. Listen to me. Speaker, besides the point, with respect to the foreign minister, I don't have any issues with him. I am aware the foreign minister, just about 30 minutes ago, brought his response. When we were at conclave, we demanded the response of the foreign minister.
Honorable
Speaker,
Deputy, we are doing exactly the same.
Speaker, can I finish? Listen to me.
That is what we are coming to do.
Speaker, I beg you in the name of God, just listen to me. I beg you. You are my friend. Speaker, who has made his point? Speaker, the foreign minister, I don't have anything against him. He's my friend. In our other world, he was my ranking, I was chair. We worked together. He just brought his answers. 30 minutes ago, the table office received.
That is the reason for which we are deferring.
The ministers, Parliament cannot wait for the ministers. The ministers must come and wait in Parliament. And we have done two sectors. Yesterday, we oscillated so well, navigated so well. We took motions, we laid papers, we came back, we started
Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, kindly take your seat back.
Yes, you should take his seat back. We don't have anything against you. You should go back.
Honorable members, item numbered 8.
Yes, Ghana for some who I say who efo way and na ka che say I na na kufu ade ya homaso on the post ketuama way ni post ketuama way yo kiti we ya de amano on the yo sit here why no guy just say I or bro parliament so say yeah kasa kra na buafu wa fan bag wo ko o mu parliament Ghana for body say wo giri say 2028 say wo be punish nkofo ya message fansa ya dey Ba akoma so. Yes, fansa ba akoma so manyame ya. Uwe bia prasa no na nsem ya so ere aforo me. Na wasa atra ase. Se a efo ye hu se efo eya ahomaso. Efo ya ahoya, ahoya nti anana se no oye na kufu ado atantantan de 2028. Still possible. Yes, still possible Ghana for. Now we'll share ama efo ensaka. Share ama ayigbe ma afia ensanka.